So the headline can be very compelling. The visual can also stop people in their tracks. Once we get people's attention, then we want to communicate with them and elaborate on the headline. Because growing a full head of hair in a month is certainly interesting, but you got to explain how that's going to happen. And take it from me, Rogaine, it doesn't work. So explain, okay? Explain, because I need to understand how exactly this is going to happen. Is it witchcraft or what? You know, if I have to rub like lemon juice on my head or something, you know, fill me in. That's what we call the body copy. Nobody wants to read the body copy, right? It's like a short paragraph, maybe it's 3 to 4 sentences. Nobody wants to read that. So that's why we have to have a compelling headline. Because if it says you're going to grow a full head of hair in a month, you're going to want to read, right? You're going to be engaged and want to find out the details. Most importantly, really the most important element is to include the company's logo and symbol. Because everything else is meaningless if people don't know that that bundle of features and benefits is associated with that brand. That imagery and positioning that you communicated is associated with that brand. Doesn't mean anything if you develop an ad that's very provocative or communicates fun, whatever it is that the image that you create there doesn't mean anything, if it's not associated with a particular brand. And you'll see they make this mistake in Vogue, for example. They're so concerned about intruding upon the integrity of the design of the ad that they hide the logo or symbol somewhere in the corner so it sort of blends in to the design. Well, that's a huge waste of money, because the purpose of the ad is not to entertain people. It's not to give people a cheap thrill, right? You have some model there that has a tramp stamp and etc., right? It's not about that. It could be, but if you go through all of that effort and create this imagery, it's got to be associated with your brand. Otherwise, you've wasted your money.